We'll join. We'll figure out a way. And so, so that happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And so at lunch we're talking, and I said, "Well, Thomas, what do we do?" And he said, "We go get a tape measure and we measure to make sure that we have 50 square foot per child
Per bedroom.
per bedroom per child in that room, and see if we have enough room." And so it's like, okay. So we measured, and we do. And then today, as I was doing my BSF and was going over my notes, and yes, I'm behind on my BSF. Not well, I'm getting caught up, but you know. Anyway, I was reading my notes for BSF, and it was just talking about how in John 10 and all throughout John, the Pharisees and the Jews of that day and people kept coming to Jesus, and they would say, you know, "Are you the Messiah? Are you the Messiah?" And he'd answer their question or do a miracle, and that would reveal that yes, he was a Messiah. And then right away they'd turn around and be like, "Are you the Messiah? Tell us if you're the Messiah." Over and over and over and over. And he kept answering them over and over and over. And so it just hit me. I was like, "Oh, I don't need to pray, God, are you wanting us to foster? Or is this what you want?" Because I already surrendered on Saturday for whatever you're calling us to do. And for me to keep saying, "God, is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what you want?" It's just like those Pharisees or the people of the day that kept coming to Jesus, "Are you the Messiah? Are you the Messiah?"
Yeah.
When he'd already revealed. And so that today it just hit me. I was like, he's already shown me what to do. He's already shown you. He's already put that burden years ago on our hearts, just opening our hearts just a little at a time, um, to whether it's fostering or adopting. And he's worked it all along. And finally, it just got to a point where I've had doubts, I've had hesitations about it. It's always, foster care's always kind of scared me. I thought it was a wonderful and a beautiful thing, but it's been one of those things that it's like, I don't know, I've just kind of felt like I wasn't equipped to handle that. And I'm not, but he is.
Right.
So, just in reading that, I just thought I need to take the next step.
Yeah. And the thing is, we have no idea what this is going to look like, and we don't know how it's going to work or whatever. Right now, we have, um, I think we both have peace that the next step is um, this Sunday. They're having a meeting at the church, and the people from Connected Ministry and the children's home are going to be answering questions and kind of talking about things, and so we're both very confident and very much so at peace
Mm-hmm.
about the next step, which would be going and getting information and signing up and the meeting with the guys there. And as far as we know, we'll sign up for classes and go through the training and to start the ball rolling. Have no idea what a time frame is. Have no idea um, what's going to happen or how it's going to go. But we know that um, God's sovereign, and somewhere there's a child, or there's going to be a child that for whatever tenure of time will will get to hang out with three rambunctious
Mm-hmm.
boys and have a foster family that's hopefully going to be able to encourage and bless
Yeah.
and provide some sort of love and stability for this child um, for as long as the Lord leads them here. And I think for Jenny, one of the biggest, correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the biggest struggles was the concept of having this baby and loving on it for a week or a month or a year and a half, and then having to hand it over. That true?
Yeah.
A fair
Yeah.
assessment. And so it just kind of it's a training your mind to think in the term of what God's giving you.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to student ministry. In student ministry, you get a student for as long as you have them, whether they're in the student ministry for a month and you get to encourage them for a month, or whether they're there for 6 years and you get to disciple and teach and encourage and mentor and minister to. It's the same way with fostering. We may have a child for a weekend, or we
Yeah.
may have the child for a year. We may have a child for a lifetime, and we're going to take it day by day. And so this YouTube channel, this vlog, is hopefully our videos will be much shorter than this in the future.
Yeah, this will be a two-part.
Our videos are just going to be showing you guys what's happening and keeping y'all caught up. And I think right now our thought process is we're going to record a bunch of these, and then down the road, whenever we kind of make this public, we'll post all the videos and share them and kind of keep you guys updated that way. So this is kind of our, more than anything else, I think this is kind of the Sewell's video journal
Yeah.
of what God's doing. So even if nobody watches these, I'm completely okay with that. But it's going to be a good reminder for us down the road. And when the boys get older, it'll be a reminder to them to let them see kind of what God was doing behind the scenes that they may not have known all of.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
I don't think so. I think we shared all of it.
All right, peeps.
We'll let you know how the meeting goes.
Yeah. We'll holler back at you next week after the meeting. Today is currently January 16th, 2017. And so we'll catch up with you next week after the meeting and kind of let you know how it went and everything else. So, I think all the cool people say, be sure to subscribe.